Good morning from sunny Spain, and welcome to Life in Spain Unfiltered. Right, I thought I'd give you a quick update of what's been happening here over the last couple of days in relation to the recent shooting on the seafront. A lot of you will be aware through various news outlets that on Saturday night here, just after the finishing of the football, between 11 and 11:30, there was a quite nasty incident here where it appeared a gangland shooting resulted in the death of two people, no more than, say, 5 or 10 minutes from where I'm sitting at this very moment. Now, this story has gone viral, as you'd expect with something so nasty as this. And I've seen articles not only in newspapers like The Guardian, sites the BBC, Sky News, and of course, obviously the local press here, national press here, to give people the quick rundown of what happened. On Saturday night here, around about 11 o'clock, a car pulled up outside a bar called Monaghan's, which is here on the seafront, and a gentleman got out and proceeded to gun down two individuals. Now, it has been speculated before that it might have been gang related, and unfortunately, it seems that speculation has proved to be true, because these individuals, it seems, both Scottish gentlemen, were connected, according to all reports, to a ongoing feud in Scotland between Edinburgh and Glasgow, which has had a nasty history of violence between the two cities, and has obviously overspilled onto the Costa del Sol, where I am now. It is quite sad that something like this will happen in such a sleepy little town like this. Well, I say sleepy little town, a lovely tourist town, which is famous for its a family tourist destination. But reading from the local press and hearing things around the town, it does appear to be drug related. Unfortunately, that bar has had a reputation of that. If that was justified or not, maybe the proof is in the pudding, because it does seem, according to local police, that it has been drug related. I was reading only last night that the police here have opened a thing called, I think it's called Operation Costa del Sol, or Plan Costa del Sol, Plan Marbella, which is aimed to address the problem with drug trafficking and gangs feuding on the Costa del Sol. So I imagine this will be included in that, as well as these press releases, which once again touches upon the feuding, the gangsters between Edinburgh and Glasgow. The mayor has got involved in maybe using it for political reasons to justify that the police here are understaffed and underfunded, which is very much the case. I said this in my first video. It's very easy to blame the police for not controlling this kind of thing, but when you're living in a town which can range between 50 to 150,000, depending on what time of year you're visiting, it's very hard for the police to control absolutely everything. I'm sure they were aware of this bar and these activities connected to this bar, but once again, I presume these people have to get caught doing something to be investigated. Maybe there's a case that the town hall could look at who gets licenses and things like that, which businesses are allowed to open up. But she was definitely using it. The mayor here, Anna Muller, was using it for political reasons, criticising the left-wing government here, because she is from the right wing, to say that they are underfunded, and it was basically the government's fault for the police not having enough resources to address this kind of thing. And she herself has opened up an inquiry to why this has happened in our little town. Now, I mean, these kind of things aren't just isolated to the Costa del Sol in Spain. Unfortunately, the world we live in at the moment is a sad reflection on the human race and what's going on. What worries me maybe here is the image this particular event is going to have on the town itself. Now, Fongirola, where we are, is known as a tourist destination. As I said, it's about 20 kilometres outside Malaga, and has various hotels which are very popular with all sorts of different nationalities, including Brits. And it has the reputation of a family resort. Now, it is very worrying when you hear about people diving for cover when this guy got out the car with his gun and gunned down these two. And from seeing the CCTV footage, which has been making the rounds on Spanish TV, it's quite a miracle that someone else didn't get hurt here. And the reports of waiters and customers all diving for cover doesn't surprise me. Anything out, these people are only enjoying a Saturday night, probably on holiday, a lot of them, and to have to witness something like that will probably scar them for life. The sad thing is that there would have been tourists there, and hopefully not children, but you never know. But one of the things that I've noticed since this has happened, I've received lots of messages from people I know in the UK asking me what's going on. Is there a gang war on the Costa del Sol? Is there going to be repercussions? Who really knows? But I can assure you that where we live in Spain is very, particularly, I would say very, very safe, and probably safer than most UK towns that I know of. And I wouldn't say this should put people off coming here on holiday, because it is a lovely resort with lots of things to offer. These kind of things are isolated incidents, and unfortunately do happen every now and then, but let's hope that's the last of it. And once again, the police can get on top of things, catch the people involved, and we can all move forward again and put this sorry event behind us. Right, that was a quick update of what's been happening here over the last 2 days, which has most certainly been very interesting and raised a lot of debate. But I bid you farewell and have yourselves a lovely day.